Hi, thank you so much for coming tonight. It means so much to me that you can participate in my recital with me. I just wanted to give a couple of thanks. Thank you to my professor, Professor Plummer, for just getting me where I am today. And a special thanks to just everyone here, my mom, dear friends and colleagues, as well as everyone tuning in via the live stream. Your participation just means the absolute world to me. I just wanted to take this opportunity to take a couple minutes to just give you a little bit of background information about each work, just because it's a bit of an eclectic program if you haven't noticed already. And so with that being said, the first piece that you just heard was Hans Sitt, Opus 39, Album Blätter, or Album Leaves. And Hans Sitt was a Bohemian violinist, violist, teacher, composer, and during his lifetime he was often revered as one of the greatest violin teachers. And today we frankly remember him through a lot of his etudes and a lot of his technical studies, and lo and behold, he wrote Album Leaves for viola and piano, which you may have noticed contains 6 short works that kind of have their own character to them and bring out different facets of the viola. Next on the program is a piece titled by Amy Beach. Amy Beach is perhaps one of the first, if not the first, famous American female composer. She was a child prodigy, both at composing and at piano, which you will be able to hear through the piano part tonight by the incomparable Megan Gale. This piece was dedicated to a famous female violinist named Maud Powell. And that said, this piece is kind of all about girl power, which I think is really cool just because historically female composers for a long time have been obscured from the Western art historical canon. And so, although this piece was written originally for violin, tonight I will be performing a transcription for viola and piano as courtesy from Courtney Grant. Following that, there will be a short intermission. And next would be Hard Knock Stomp, written by Dan Visconti. This piece was composed the year 2000, and Hard Knock Stomp is often celebrated for its references to blues, folk music, and extended techniques that proved to be a great work for any recital. Next, following that, is the 3 Gs, composed by Portland-based violist and composer Kenji Bunch. The 3 Gs is a solo composition for viola written in a non-standard tuning that happens to include, you guessed it, 3 Gs. This tuning is known as Dead Man's tuning or Bonaparte's tuning, which is traditionally used to play a popular fiddle tune called Bonaparte's Retreat. This tuning is also based in an old-time Appalachian fiddle tuning, which I think is really cool. Another thing about this piece is that it sort of has this rock and roll feel to it, which for an acoustic string instrument seems almost incomprehensible. I chose this piece not only because I think it's fun to play and I think it's fun for audiences to listen to, but because through Bunch's compositions, it's pretty evident that he likes to weave in and out of genres, and that's something that really resonates with me as I embark on my musical endeavors post-grad. And finally, I will be closing this recital with 2 fiddle tunes that are personally really close to my heart. These include Midnight on the Water, popularized by Benny Tomlinson, and Bonaparte's Retreat, popularized by William Hamilton Stepp. I would like to thank personally also my fiddle teacher, Matt Combs, who has taught me everything when it comes to bluegrass. I came to Mr. Combs in 2020 with absolute fatigue with music and life in many ways, which I feel like a lot of people can probably relate to. I'm super incredibly thankful that he was willing to take me on as a student coming from a classical perspective who knew frankly nothing about the rich history and practices of fiddling, and for that I'm forever grateful for how much he's opened up my realm of possibility when it comes to making music and overall helping me restore and maintain a love for music despite everything that has happened through the past couple years. And so yeah, with that being said, I just want to thank you again, everyone coming tonight, everyone tuning in. And without further ado, I hope you enjoy Romance by Amy Beach. Thank you.